Hello, welcome all you Virgos, welcome for your first monthly horoscope for January 2016. And I'm so glad that to start the year for the Virgos, they can start rather in their element, you could say. And I hope this will not be a video that is too long, because I want to make them shorter. Actually, I don't know if I will succeed, but we'll see. But I want to get to the point, and you understand me, don't you? You are a Virgo just like me, and we want clarity, and we want yes, we want to know what's going on. And the nice thing about January for the Virgos is that there's so many energy. First of all, the asteroid Pallas is so important during the month of January. And normally Virgos understand Pallas, that little asteroid, very well. Normally I don't mention the asteroids always. But as from the beginning that I started to do these videos, every now and then I do so. And Pallas will be in Capricorn for approximately the whole month. And Capricorn is hugely highlighted during the month of January. That is another earth sign, and that is good for you. Why? Because you are an earth sign yourself, so it's very gentle energy. Even though there is a Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrogrades, it's very subjective. So it depends on the element it is in, whether it will be perceived as rather challenging or not. And for you Virgos, Mercury is your ruler, so it's always important. But now it's in Capricorn going retrograde. It actually goes up until 1 degree of Aquarius, and then it goes back in Capricorn. Now for you, this will be a good Mercury retrograde. As I said, it's because it's an earth sign, and secondly, it's because it's together with Pallas. And what is this asteroid about? This asteroid is about what Virgos like. It's about planning, it's about wisdom, it's about strategy. And you know, Virgos is a sign that's very focused, and it's having, you know, some of you are having a bit of a rough time because Neptune is in your opposite sign. But now you won't feel that too much. You know, your opposite sign of relationships, Virgos are learning how to have a bit more compassion, how to be a bit less critical. That's the good side of the Neptune there. And the rather negative side is of not always wanting to pin down other people. But it's not about Neptune this month. It's more about, as I said, about Pallas. So you're going to find some truths, and you're going to cut through illusions. That's what Pallas does. And especially with this Mercury in your 5th house, which is a very pleasant house. So also the house position is very important when a Mercury retrograde is going on. It's in the 5th house. It's the house of pleasure. It's the house of your heart. It's the house of your creative expression. It's the house of your hobbies, your projects, but also romance, children. So all of that is very much highlighted, but with a slowing down, you could say. Virgos do understand this, because the Virgos together with the Geminis often know that, oh, when the retrograde comes along, it's time to stand still. And standing still is not going backwards, as a lot of people think. Actually, it's standing still in order for you to take 2 steps forwards when the Mercury is over, which will be at the end of the month, around the 26th of the month. You will feel that things go much more fluently. Not only that, but also that you made progress on all these areas that I just mentioned. So for some Virgos amongst you, it could mean that romance is going on there, and you're cutting through the illusion. So if there has been something, you know, that you didn't really know what's going on there, there's going to be some deep conversations. Mercury, the planet of communication, with Pluto and squaring up to Uranus, is really about the truth coming out, and you like that. You can deal with that. The same when you are in a relationship. It can simply mean that the bond becomes stronger, deepens, And it's also on an intellectual level, it's also on a serious level and on a commitment level. So this is good news for the Virgo. Now, some Virgos amongst you who've got planets, and I'm smiling because I hope that this will be very, very positive for all of you. So all you Virgos will feel it, but the ones who've got planets between 20 degrees and 25 degrees will feel it the most. They have Jupiter and the North Node bang on your maybe sun sign or your ascendant. What does it mean? It means a fantastic period for growth, basically, growth and expansion. And it's throughout the whole month. So these two understand each other. I mean, Jupiter and the North Node, they understand each other. And it's a point in the sky, the North Node, that shows, look, this is where you need to head at. This is where you need to go. You need to explore. About who? About yourself. Because it's in your house. So if relationships are really not going well, and if you're confused, let it be confused. Just let it go. And I'm not meaning let it go like, you know, cut the cords or anything. No, I just mean focus a bit more on you. And you will see that things will start flowing easier for you. That's maybe not an easy thing for Virgos, but focusing on yourself is just really, really important during the month of January. Also February, actually, but mainly January. And Jupiter goes backwards. So with going backwards, it means in your sign, again, you're standing still about yourself. How are you going to profile yourself in the future? How do you want to be seen? In relation to others, and how you want to expand, how do you want to explore. So this is very much a good energy. And also with this Pluto and things that are going on in your 5th house, it makes a trine, and you're going to be feeling like, oh yes, I've got my old life back, or not my old life, but my old self, like, and adding up to that expansion and exploring for more, because you are going to plan, you are going to be structured, and you like that, you Virgos. Well, most of you do, because that is because of Pallas there in your 5th house. So what else? Also a new moon on the 10th in that 5th house. So I don't have to make this video too long, hopefully, because it shows itself. You're going to have fun in January, and you should. Although, you know, I hate to say should. But, yes. So, and what else? This Mercury, so you're going to have deep thinking, deep thoughts, deep revelations, considering worth of other people, and considering people that are close to your heart, you know, the people that we have feelings for. These are going to be, you know, it's going to be very clear for you what's going on there. And there's also going to be Venus in Sagittarius, and that will be in your 4th house. So it seems to me that also you're having, you know, this good time at home, and even up to a point where you feel very grounded, let's put it that way. You feel very grounded. You may beautify your home as well. And Mars is in Scorpio in the 3rd house, beautifully trining with that 7th house of other people. So I think it's going to be a busy month, a lively month, with lots of conversations and very deep conversations, and you taking the lead, but also others responding very quickly and having, you know, conversations that go deep, and you won't forget them very quickly. So enjoy this month. Enjoy the month of January. I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. Keep on supporting with liking these videos, with sending them all around. Thank you so much for doing, and see you next month. Bye bye.